Okay, this is another project I've done here at Devmountain. It's this was my personal project that one of the ideas was to help a business. So I created this web application here called One Employee Portal. It's a one-stop HR payroll solutions. Here on these menus here, as you can see, is a little bit of an explanation of things you can do on this application. We have there's a way to store personal information for your business, for your employees, that's secure. We have here a way to add employees to your business. As your business grow and you like to add more employees, that's a way you can do that there. Uh, Everything's cloud-based, which means as long as you have internet access and anything that has a browser, you can access this application. There's also a time tracker in order to keep track of employee times, see who's working, who's not working, what time was clocked in, what time was clocked out. And here's a payroll thing here, but payroll runs automatically. We have a system here that runs um, every Saturday at 11:59. This automatically runs, gather all the times for all employees, and he does payroll automatically. So at 12 o'clock, employee can go there and he'll be able to see his what he's getting paid on his next pay period. So I'll walk you through here how it works. So basically, when you go to this first page here, the only thing you can do is you can log in or you can register your business. So just to show off here, here on the business registration page, you just go through the lines here, register your business, put all this information here. This assures that every employee that you add to your business is going to be strictly related to your business. Companies will only be able to see their own employees. They won't be able to see other people's employees and stuff, so on and so forth. Once you register your business, you can go to the login page and you can just log in here. I'm going to log in with just an account I made for testing. As you can see here, when I first log in, it takes you to the profile page here. It's got your name, email, and the account type. My account type right now is admin, which means I can do more things than a regular user wouldn't be able to. If we go here, there's a couple things here. If you go to time clock, this is where employees are able to clock in and clock out on their daily activities or when they're working. As you can see here, I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to clock in. I just put in the time and the date. This is being saved on the database, and it's gonna, as long as I'm working, go out to lunch, I clock out, clock back in, and so on and so forth. And that's how it's going to keep track of the time. I'm going to clock out here real quick to show how that works. So here's my clock in and clock outs, and here's the seconds there. There's only a few seconds. I'm going to show you here, when I click on this show date here, it pulls a calendar. If I want to go back here, and this is as an employee, just nothing admin here, it's just basically me signing in and being able to, I'm working, so I'm clocking in on my system, on the system here. Let's say I want to find out on this day here how many hours I worked. See, when you click on the calendar, it pulls that particular day and the amount of time that you worked, as you can see there. And you click on a different one, it'll take you to that date. So employees can go here on this calendar and they can see exactly how many hours they worked right here. Also, since I click on the calendar and I went to this date here, I'm going to go back here to my profile again. And as you can see, let me refresh the page. Back here. There you go. As you can see, when you click on a date, it's going to show you as an employee what the summary is. So here I have my currently hours for that week was 47 and 47 hours and 45.45, which here's the week ending of the pay period. he's broken down your taxes, how much, what was the regular pay, the Medicare, Social Security, all that stuff. This is all being calculated. I went to the IRS website and I figured out how it is that they calculate based on the percentage of an employee there when they enter their information on W-2. So you can see here, everything's broken down according to what the employee has put in there on their W-2 information. As you can see, here's a gross pay, shows you right there, regular pay, overtime. So basically what this does is this is being calculated after 40 hours. So after any hours after 40, employee gets paid time and a half. So that's what this is being calculated here. Since it's 47.45, this is the overtime being calculated. Here you can see all the deductions. Right here, total deductions were $317. And here's your net pay after all your deductions out of the gross pay right here. So as an employee, you can see all this information. Each employee that can come in, log in, you'll be able to see the same thing. When you go to, as an admin, I have this option here that says employees. If I click here, I can see all the employees that work for this company. As you can see, here's the company name. As other companies log in and register their accounts, that's what they're going to be able to see here. These are ways to get in contact with the particular employee. When they get registered, all their information is here. This is all dummy data, guys, just for demonstration. Nobody really works here. And this images here will be changed with the actual employee's image. So let's just look here, Mike Tyson. So we'll click here. We get an employee's detail. Here it tells you know how much money they get paid an hour, the company that they work for, their hire day, birthday, and their address. This is all dummy data. As you can see here, you have two options here. You can add an employee. That gives you this box where you can change how much money they get paid, their address if they move, email, phone number, so on and so forth, and then you can just update it in there. Here's a terminated employee. Nothing really gets, it doesn't get deleted, so if you need information from the employee, this is basically just turn them off so they have no longer access to this account here. But you'll be able to see the information, everything else when you hit that button there. And as you can see, here's Nicolas Cage. You can click in there and you get the different card information about that particular employee. Here is a form that you can register employees. And basically you just go down here, fill up all this information. Once you hit register, if you go back to employee, that's where they're going to show up here on this thing. And that's pretty much it for this project. This was I've used Angular 2 on this, TypeScript, which I like a lot, Bootstrap, Sass. Those are the stuff from the front end. On the back end, I use Bootstrap. I've used Express, Node, Bigcrypt for the encryption on the passwords, Postgres SQL for the database, just to name a few things that I did on this for this technology here to build this this project. I also won an award in my class for most technical website or web application. That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to get an award, but I did. I was happy about that. But if you guys have any questions, my email it's gonna be on the description there. You can contact me. This is just a basically walkthrough of what this project did and basically what I used in order to make this website. If you have any questions, just contact me. If you have anything to say or recommendations about something I could have done better, that'll be awesome as well. One of the things I forgot to say is, let's say if an employee clocks in and forgets to clock out, one of the things I do on the system, it runs every day at a certain time, at 11:59. You'll run through and you'll check if the employee forgot to clock out. It will automatically clock them out and send an email to all the admin of the business to let them know that this employee forgot to punch out, so the time can be adjust it. So that way when payroll runs on Saturdays at 11:59, you won't cause a problem there. Okay. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. This was very challenging, um, but thanks for coming by and watching this. So I appreciate it. Thank you.